Hey everyone, my name is Danilo Petrovic.
I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Denis Kudla.
I'm Evgeny Donskoy.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I'm Peter Torebko, and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are. It is the Croatia Open, and it is in Umag, and we've got Carlos Alcaraz going for his first ATP title against the veteran of the game, Richard Gasquet. How you doing, JG? You all right?
Yeah, very well, mate. Looking forward to this one. Big day for Alcaraz. I know we've got all the stuff going on with the Olympics. We're sort of moving away onto the clay courts. There's a lot of debate whether there should even be clay court events now. It's kind of in the middle of that sort of the hard court swing before US Open with the Olympics going on. I must admit, it is a bit bizarre. Nick Kyrgios has come out on Twitter saying he dislikes it a lot, but he dislikes a lot of things. So if we based it off him, probably everyone would just play video games instead of tennis. So can't listen to him too much. And on this one, mate, I'm pumped. Gasquet, you can see I've got the French flag. Not really that keen on having it. I'd prefer to have had the Spanish because I would like to see Alcaraz win this one. But it's not going to be easy because I'm sure you're going to take us through the head-to-head. They've both beaten some really good players en route to this final.
They have indeed. Obviously, we are on the clay courts. And Richard Gasquet, he's had to take out a few good players on the way. Alessandro Giannessi being one of them, the first guy knocked out in straight sets. Then Damir Jummer in the second match. And then Daniel Altmaier, the young German sensation. He beat him in 3 sets, and Altmaier's been looking really good. So that was an impressive victory for Gasquet. Altmaier was able to knock out Mutet, Mega, Lajovic, but then came up against Gasquet and he was too strong. So that's a real good scalp for Gasquet and showing some signs of his old form, which is fantastic to see. It's not done yet.
Yeah, no, he's looking good on Alcaraz. Well, amazing, really. He's world 73 now. He lifted his maiden challenger title at 17 in Trieste last year, which was amazing. And his rise is just getting more impressive as the months go by. He's now going to be pushing for a top 50, you think, if he wins here today. 54, very close. And then he's also in finals in general. He's got a solid 7-2 record in title deciding contests at all levels. So I'm assuming that's probably a lot of the lower tour ITF kind of level. There's the challengers in there as well. But yeah, impressive and really great tennis player. I know he I've just got it up here, defeated Damir Jummer in Barcelona Challenger, Pedro Martinez in Alicante Challenger, Facundo Bagnis in Challenge a couple of months ago. He is the real deal on clay. Disappointing maybe in Roland Garros, but a bit too soon for him. He's going to be a big player in the game, no doubts about it. It'll be amazing if we can witness some kind of history today and be in his first sort of major title.
Wow, he's becoming a big name on the big stage now. He is now a regular in those Grand Slams. He's played 3 Grand Slams this year. Those are his first 3 Grand Slams in total. The French Open was notably his best performance. He had to qualify for that one. But once he got into the tournament proper, made it into the 3rd round, knocking out Basilashvili in straight sets, beating Zapata Morales, and just went out to Jan-Lennard Struff in straight sets. But still a good showing from the 18-year-old. Proves he's still growing as a player. He can, clay's his surface, and he can trump that. I think next time he goes to Roland Garros, it's all about getting these tournaments in. It's all about building up the confidence and being in your first ATP final now against a wily veteran in Gasquet. I think it's a good standard of where he's at the moment, Alcaraz, and he's a heavy favorite today. And at 1.3, it's pretty crazy in your first final.
It looks like it's dropped on mine to 1.25 now.
Wow.
Which is just phenomenal because it's not even started. And if I'm honest, probably the better bet would be on Gasquet, even on games handicap, anything of that kind of sort. I think Alcaraz is being too short priced, in my opinion. There's no way he should be at that level. But it's on the clay courts and there's just so much hype around him and buzz. Interesting to see in the chat, we've got a lot of Gasquet fans. We've got Wild Live in here going, Ale Richard. Welcome everyone for joining us. Thanks for, I know it's a bit of an impromptu one. Wasn't sure if we was going to be doing it today, but we decided to. We've got Sud in as well going, Richard. Gunners wishing us good evening. Good evening to you too. We do have some Spanish fans in here. We've got Pedro Viriato with the Spanish flags cheering on Alcaraz. And this could be a tough match, I think, for him. I know he's the heavy favourite. I would have priced it more about 1.6 for Alcaraz, if I'm honest. And it's fair to say Gasquet you'd think would be a good value for a set.
I think so. I think they're really underplaying Gasquet's ability. The fact that he has managed to beat who he's beaten. He's probably fresher as well coming into this. I think Alcaraz had to play one more round than him as well in this tournament.
But I'm reading here, he negotiated a hard-fought 3-set win over Altmaier in the last one. I think it was quite a long match, 7-6, 3-6, 6-3.
3 hours and 10 or 12.
Yeah. So he's been on court for a while. But someone of his experience, I don't think that's going to really come into play too much.
No, I mean, Alcaraz seems like the real deal. We're just waiting for him to get that title, and then we're sort of off to the races with him. Granted, maybe not the most stacked tournament, but I'd say there's still some really good clay court players that have been in this tournament that he's beaten. He beat Krajinovic in 3 sets, and he beat Albert Ramos, who we know took a clay court title earlier this year. I believe beating Cam Norrie, wasn't it? He was beating the final. So, and Cam Norrie, we know how good he is. He's just taken his first ATP title. I believe that was early hours of this morning in Los Cabos. Beating Brandon Nakashima in straight sets. I don't think he dropped a set the entire tournament. So well done, Cam Norrie. The form continues. So that's great news for GB. Just wish he could do it more on the Grand Slam stage. So we'll wait and see for that.
Cam Norrie, man's having the career of his life, if I'm honest. He's playing so good. I think potentially it's a shame he's not in the Olympics. Do you not think? We could have done with him in the Olympics this year. I'm just seeing now the players are on court. I think they're just going through the final warm-ups. There's more fans here. It seems to be more packed here than at the Olympics. Obviously, there's no fans allowed in. We're probably going to see a better atmosphere here than what we've been used to recently. And you can see the heavy strap in there on Alcaraz's forearm. He's been having it the whole tournament. I've seen a few photos of him. Not seemed to have affected him. So maybe it's just a precaution, or just a bit of pain, just a bit more support.
Yeah, possibly.
There we go. We're underway. First point. You've got Gasquet serving first. And this is a good, long rally here. Quite a few points to start things off. Gasquet on the board first. We've got Sanil. JG, please tell me about tomorrow's Olympic watch-along plans. Well, we're going to see what happens. Ideally, our time before work, because we start work about 9 o'clock. We'll try and sort of squeeze in a Djokovic maybe or something. It all depends on the schedule and how fast the matches are before. But the aim is maybe do Djokovic in the morning.
Yeah, indeed, and that is the aim. We'll wait and see what the plans are. It's all dependent on how quick they get through the matches. We'll wake up within time to get a match in, whether or not it falls at the right time. Obviously, we start work at 9:30 in the morning, so we'll have to end a stream probably around that time. Hopefully, if there's a match kicking off around 7:30, we can probably get one in. So,
mate, the strapping on his arms ridiculous.
I know,
it's like I'll have to send you some pictures of it because it's been crazy on Twitter as well. It looks so tight. It's like a lot of compression there on the arm.
It's like he's had a tattoo done and then they're just like covering it up. Maybe he's had a sleeve. Maybe he's had a sleeve done. Right.
What's your predictions for this one,
mate? I'm gonna go. I think it could go. It could be a nervy time for Gasquet. I think it could be 3. I think no, for Alcaraz, sorry, not for Gasquet, because Gasquet, he's been here before. I think we could see some nerves from Alcaraz. He may drop a set here. I think I'm going to go for Alcaraz in 3.
Okay. I was going to have a little look at Gasquet's career records for finals.
Nice.
So to date, he's won 15 ATP singles titles, just showing his experience there.
Amazing.
Not sure how many finals that includes. Yeah, I'll just have to have a look. So, yeah, 15 titles, 16 runner-ups.
Wow. I mean, he's just been around, it seems like forever on the tour.
So he's been in 31 finals, Gasquet. So this is just, well, pretty normal for him.
Good volley there from him. Oh, and again, good hands at the net there from Gasquet. Double volley, holds for a 1-love lead.
And something what might surprise you is it's his first final in about 3 years. The last final he was in was the Swedish Open in Stockholm. There was another 250 on the clay against Fabio Fognini, which he lost. So since 2018, 2019, 2020, he's not been in any finals at all. The longest spell, really, since he's not been in a final since 2004. So he's not been going for a great patch the last few years, but obviously we've had COVID as well. It's sort of thrown everything up.
I mean, he is one of these players. He does rely quite heavily on that backhand, and if it isn't firing, you do tend to see him lose to some lower ranked opposition. But when recently, it's been looking great, Gasquet, and I think that's credit to him. He's obviously changed something up in the way he's playing.
Well, he's getting older though, man, isn't he?
Oh yeah, exactly.
He's no spring chicken no more.
Oh, indeed. All right, 15 love. Alcaraz looking to get on the board himself. Yeah, that arm is just a bit. I wonder what the problem is with it.
Just strapping for it. It's just so tight. So if you look at some of the close-up images of his arm, there's just no air there at all. No,
I know. Just going to think, is that going to compromise his shot-making ability? Wait and see.
Nah, it's not, mate. I thought that at first, but he's just looking very good. And I think, if I'm honest, the crowd are going to be cheering for him more. We can see that's a good point for him. The crowd were loving it.
Well, he's
what was he doing there? He was just...
looped that one up well, though, Gasquet, didn't he? Oh, he missed that forehand, though. So we got Almino saying Alcaraz in 3. So going with me, Victor going with Alcaraz in 3.
Yeah. We've got James there in the chat. Good evening. Good evening to you. I did notice your email. I've not had a chance to reply yet, but yeah, we'll have to sort out a match very soon. Just trying to sort out some sort of cameras, because it'd be great to try and film it and put it on the channel.
Indeed, mate. That'd be exciting. Probably be more fans there than the Olympics.
Well, it'll probably it'll be broadcasted to more people. Actually, no, probably not. The Olympics.
More people.
I don't mean like that. I mean, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Anyway, yeah, no worries. Nice winner down the line there from Alcaraz. Played it back behind Gasquet, and 40 love looking good on his first service game here. I think Gasquet is going to try and use his experience in this final.
Yeah.
Try not to get too bullied. I don't think you're going to be seeing Gasquet running around for loose balls and stuff like that today. He played 3 hours, 12 minutes in his last match. I think he's just going to rely on, when he gets the opportunity, just trying to finish.
There we go. It's a nice game to love for Alcaraz.
Wow, you must... I think you're ahead of me.
Are you watching the same place?
Probably not. I forgot to change over to the other place. Hang on, let me just find it.
It's quite good.
Yeah. I think I'm just the other one's for some reason is a bit behind. There we go. I'm just getting to the other one now. It's Gasquet serving into the net.
Not seen anything of this tournament really. A few little shots off Twitter and stuff, but not even watched many highlights. It's kind of just gone under the radar a little bit. I've probably seen more of Los Cabos than this.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. There's a few tournaments going on, obviously. There's even a few challenges that are going on at the moment as well.
His backhand is so consistent, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
He doesn't really miss too much.
No, definitely not. I think it'd be wise for...
What a rally this is.
Yeah.
Goes to the forehand this time, and he's going to keep peppering it. Goes for the little drop shot. Misses it. I don't like the camera angle. It's a bit too high for my liking.
A little bit.
Alcaraz so far is playing well. Both players, well, you can see 7 minutes played. We're in the 3rd game, but some of the rallies have been very extensive.
Yeah. It's the Goran Ivanisevic Stadium, isn't it, that they're playing in?
Okay.
I believe. I think it's named after him.
Must have
we
won
had-
it then.
Well, yeah, he's just one of the biggest legends from the area, I believe. I mean,
Croatia.
yeah, I mean, he only won that one Grand Slam, but still, that's enough to put you down in history. Winning that Wimbledon title, amazing.
Did you get to watch any Olympics today?
I caught a little bit of weightlifting, a little bit of gymnastics. Didn't manage to catch the skateboarding. Missed that one. What other ones did I catch? I didn't get. I think that was it. Just more gymnast. No, taekwondo. That was the other one.
Yeah,
I saw.
that's the one for me. I watched the GB guy. I think it was. I'm assuming that was live, and I watched it.
Yeah.
That was quite good.
So
He
Jade
got silver
Jones
though.
went out in the first round or something, didn't she?
Yeah, a bit
That's
disappointing. Then obviously I watched a bit of the weightlifting as well.
That scares me. Scares me watching it now. After that injury in the last Olympics, where that guy's elbow just snapped.
I didn't see that.
Oh mate, it was horrendous. Like when he does the clean and jerk, when they lift it up onto the chest. And the second bit. His elbow went the wrong way. It was awful.
Alcaraz here though, 15-30, little opportunity for him. Gasquet misses the first serve, second serve coming up.
Michael Walker, and he said it's coming home. What's wrong with Alcaraz's arm? Yeah, I know Alcaraz.
Come on, Alcaraz. That's a good shot from him. He's pushing Gasquet around now. That one's just long though.
Oh, it's a great
so
angle.
Close.
Gasquet. I really like that backhand.
This is the perfect tournament for like an Alcaraz, though. Do you not think it's got sort of that small tournament feel?
Yeah, I like the fact that he's playing as well. I think Gasquet is a beatable name. He's a big name, but he's still a beatable name.
Oh yeah, definitely. Agree.
It's just one of those nice ones. Who was it who played him recently? Well, obviously we had Nadal played him in Roland Garros. How can we forget the epic matchup of?
Hey, Djokovic, didn't he?
Yeah,
in Wimbledon.
Was it Federer?
Or Federer, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was a nice sort of run up into the quarters for Federer. He sort of was getting slightly more difficult each time in the rounds, and it worked quite well. Like playing someone like Gasquet is a good test, but I don't know. He just falls down against the bigger hitters. Oh, he hit the net cord there, and it landed on his own side, Gasquet, and it is deuce. First signs of shakiness from the Gasquet. I think the forehand is going to be the shot to play it into for Alcaraz today.
I think forehand to forehand, Alcaraz can win a lot more of the battles. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Yeah. I don't say that very often, that to advise to hit into a player's forehand. Or it's long from Gasquet.
Yeah, but it's more of a weakness for sure right now. His backhand doesn't miss, and now we have our first break point to Alcaraz.
Yeah.
Can he convert it? You've got Sanel there, JG, Nadal, Gasquet, the match of the ages. Yeah, I'll never forget it. What a match it was.
This is, I think, the good
I miss
thing
Rafa, man. I miss Rafa so much. Not long to wait until he's back.
He'll be back at the US Open, won't he?
No, he's back before.
Oh, is it Cincinnati he's coming back for?
Oh,
big winner, and it is the break. Carlos Alcaraz Garcia.
Mate, that is ridiculous. He's so young in that first photo.
I know, mate. Isn't it mad to think that he was?
He's so young.
People were talking about him when he was that age. How mad is that? Wasn't it at the Juan Carlos Ferrero Academy? Wasn't it that he was playing at?
Potentially, yeah, mate. He just looks so young. It's crazy to think that. Well, he's. I was just checking now. He's born in 2003.
Yeah, it's just crazy, isn't it?
When you say 2003, it doesn't really feel real that someone could be born then,
mate,
and be playing tennis.
It is crazy, but this is what we want, mate. We want the next breed of tennis player. He could be it. We just need to see him get a couple of titles under his belt and then start attacking players at the Grand Slams. Once he's got the confidence, I think he won't be making such like silly errors and won't be feeling the nerves as much. And he's definitely not feeling them today. Look at that winner, mate.
So good, man. And he's still a little bit a long way off for me against the big guys. We saw what happened to him against Nadal.
Zverev
he got absolutely ruined.
Yeah, same.
Who did he play recently as well in
Zverev.
Medvedev in Wimbledon?
Yeah.
But that's tough. It's on grass. Still, it was 6-4 in the first set against Medvedev. I thought that was quite good. Could take some encouragement from that. And everyone's getting very excited about Rafa because Rafa's going to be back in about a week now in DC. It's Washington.
Oh, okay. It's Washington. That was it. Sorry, not Cincinnati. And I'm getting all my facts mixed up. It's mad to think that only in March Alcaraz lost to Trungelliti. And now he's in that was in Granada or Grenada? No, Gran Canaria, sorry. Yeah. He lost to him there. And now look at him. He's in the final and leading Gasquet in Croatia. Nice winner down the line.
Good drop shot, though. Poor drop shot from him. His drop shots are class. I really like him, but
you can't give Gasquet any loose shots today, though, because he will step in and just clean them up. Advantage saying, Djokovic, Sangren, boring. Rafa, Gasquet, fun. I don't know. I thought they were both fun, to be honest.
Nah, the Djokovic one was boring.
I don't know. I thought we had fun just because Sangren.
Well, just mocking Sangren, but
I think he was just making us laugh.
The tennis wasn't very fun.
No, but the actual experience.
Great shot that is.
Sometimes, mate, it's just all about how fun the watch along is. It doesn't matter how good the tennis is. If the watch along's good and we have a good time, that's true. The
watch along was fun, but that was the only thing what was fun about it.
Sometimes the best ones when we're talking about mini fridges, not even about the tennis.
I can't believe that even snuck into the Q&A the other day.
I know, mate. Thomas Rock always trying to feed us a little segue into it all the time. Good volley in there.
Nice. Come on. Good shot, Alcaraz. Or Carlito. Isn't that what he wants to be called? Carlito?
Is that Carlito's way? Like the gangster move, like Al Pacino. Sure, I'm saying he's not that I'm not a JG fangirl, but he was obviously joking about Nadal Gasquet being a good match.
No, I wasn't.
No, you weren't. Oh, come on, you know it's known by now. One of the greatest matches ever.
Not really many come close, in my opinion.
It was up there with Djokovic Gasquet for me. No, Djokovic Nadal.
Oh God, these backhands now are firing 30-all into the net from Alcaraz. The camera angle's just winding me up. Can't it just be a bit lower?
Yeah, some of these ones. I remember when I did that. Which one was it? It was Karatsev versus who did he lose to in the French Open? Yeah, that one. It was so low. It was like I could barely see over the net.
I think the Rude. Do you remember Rude Alcaraz? I think that was a bit of a weird camera angle as well.
Yeah. Sometimes they just don't have the. Surely they could just zoom in a bit though. Who knows?
No, because I think this is too high. It needs to be lower. But...
Yeah, but if they zoomed just slightly closer, it would make it look a bit better.
No, because you're still from that height.
I know, I guess. I'm trying to find a way. Oh, he's in. He's good volley. Can he pass? Oh, another good volley from Alcaraz.
So good at the net from him. Well played. 40-30, looking to consolidate the break. Brilliant start from him. No nerves, is there?
No, and look at that nice slide, nice slice volley, and then finishes it off with a nice stretch forehand volley. How good is Alcaraz? That's the question I want to ask you. It could be, 52 if he wins here today in the world? Yeah, I believe so. Where would you say his game's actually at? I say by the end of this year, I reckon he could get to top 25. I think that's too much for me. He consolidates the break though. Well played. I think my thinking's a little bit different with this one. I more feel like for him, if he can finish the end of the year in top 50, that's brilliant. Yeah. It's another great year for him. I think he needs to do it more gradually. He can't just keep pushing. He's not defending any points, really. That's the thing. That's true, yeah. But I think the priorities for next year, why not then go for top 20? It's just trying to solidify top 50 this year, and next year top 20. He's getting better and better every time I watch him. He needs a bit more experience to be playing these big guys.
He's already shown he can play on different surfaces now. I've been impressed with him on the hard courts. And on clay, that's definitely his bread and butter. I want to see him do very well at Roland Garros next year.
I think it's going to be interesting to see if he can really get close to one of the other young players on the tour up there near the top, which is Yannick Sinner. He's in 23rd in the world. I think that was a good target for him. A year's time, maybe he could be in the same position as Yannick Sinner.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget, people always forget about Felix as well. Felix is 15th in the world and he's only 20.
Yeah, I know. That's mad.
I know. And Tsitsipas, obviously 22, and he's 4th in the world. So let's not forget about him either. He scraped through today against Kohlschreiber, but at least he managed to stop
He's
the
going
rock.
for a bit of a rough patch, though, Tsitsipas, really, since that final.
Yeah, I can understand why.
Ooh, some good shots here. That's too good, though, from Gasquet.
Opening up.
Good counter-attack from him. Thought we love going for the game to love.
Got Vance saying, "Can everyone stop the Rublev hype from now on?" I don't think it's a bit too soon. I think it's a bit too soon to.
No, I think he might have a little bit of a point. I hate to say it. I think we all, myself included, definitely got over. Wow, what a shot that is, mate! That backhand's phenomenal.
I love it.
It's flying now. That's a game to love.
Yeah, definitely one of my favorites.
Easily the best backhand of the match, that one. So powerful.
It's like a bullet, isn't it? It's just the technique. It's just that it's so effortless when he does it. And it just
Where did we have him on the rank? Do you know on the Q&A? Did they ask about Gasquet? Did we put him up the top? I think we had Stan as the first one, didn't we? But was Gasquet second
I don't think
something?
I'm not sure if Gasquet was on there. I think Dominic
He should definitely be on there.
Federer, and I'm not sure if Gasquet was on there, but
look at this.
That's such a bullet.
So hard.
I know. It's just
who can hit one like that? I think maybe a Chapeau. I've seen Chapeau do it.
Yeah, I think it's just perfect technique. It's just effortless. That's all I could say. Just the perfect. Everything about the whole action is perfect. Just a beautiful shot to watch. Is that Juan Carlos Ferrero there? Obviously, Alcaraz part of his academy. So Juan or JC. Do they call him JC?
Don't know, mate. Midfield maestro Gilgross says people just need to tap the brakes on Rublev hype. Rublev's going to be around for a long time. He certainly will, but I do think we all just overhyped him. I think he is a little bit one-dimensional. I know people have been saying it. Just doesn't seem to push on from when we first, about a few years back, 2 years ago even, we was talking about Rublev. Oh, when's he going to be able to win a slam? How far is he going to be able to go? Since then, he's not got any better, in my opinion. I think he's just stayed the same the last few years.
He hasn't even made the improvements in the areas he needs to make.
He's not changed anything. He just seems to be very much there from the baseline on the forehand side.
Well, exactly. His backhand, that was his weakness today. Nishikori really exploited it from early on. And the net play as well. The net play wasn't good enough. He was indecisive. You can tell he doesn't like coming into the net.
Yeah.
On a few occasions, you saw he sort of thought about it and then ended up at volleying from the service line because he didn't come in quick enough. And it was just a poor volley.
He's a type of player who's got all of the ability. Like, naturally, everything's there perfectly. It's more sort of the IQ and sort of learning what to do on the call. Did that one bounce in? I think it was just wide there from Carlito, 15-all.
Yeah, I think he has a little bit, always when I compare to something like a boxing style. When you've got that one-punch knockout power like he has, where you can hit winners off your forehand side, it's too tempting to go for that all the time. And he tried it today, and he was firing nearly half a meter wide on a lot of his shots.
Yeah.
So you need to have a plan B. You need to have a slice. You need to have some net play. You need to have a change of tactics. You need to have other weapons. And he doesn't seem to have as many as the other top players on the tour. And if it's not firing that forehand, unfortunately, he loses. Oh, massive forehand from Alcaraz. Wow. How many times are we going to see that one today?
Yeah, I like that one where he sort of steps into it and goes down the line. First
Well,
view of the trophy there.
a
They give
mini
it a little,
trophy.
yeah, I don't like that. It needs to be a shield, mate, or a plate for the
Why is it
for
the
the runner
same
up.
thing, but just like a small version of it?
But I'd hate to have that small one. They should all give, for me, as a runner up, you should always get a plate.
Or a spoon.
Yeah. You can't give them a trophy for runner up.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's just like a mini one. It's like having a half pint glass rather than a full pint.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. You got Jordan this, and I expected JG to be representing the Spanish flag. I would have, trust me, I wanted the Spanish flag. I was just too late to get to the stream. Ben stole it. I had a few choice words to say to him off there.
He wasn't happy when he came in.
I was devastated. I did not want the French flag.
When we getting this Gasquet button out? Know that Dylan made the Gasquet music. So,
yeah, potentially soon if he gets a break point and breaks. That's a brilliant serve from Alcaraz, though. It didn't come back, and that's what he's improved more than anything. Alcaraz now to a year ago, his serve's completely different. So much better. You look at a few other young players on the tour on the women's side, Coco Gauff, her serve from this year to last year is completely different as well. And this is what these guys, that's what I'm saying, give them time. If he can get inside top 50, I'm sure everything else is going to get better again next year. And that's when I think he can push on for the top 20.
Yeah, it's exciting. Musetti, another one it's exciting for as well. He's obviously had some great results this year, most notably when he went 2 sets to love up against Djokovic, only to fall away. But still, that's just a great thing to have on your CV that you were even that close to beating Djokovic at a slam. Not many people can say that.
Where would you say Musetti and Alcaraz rank now? Because I remember we had this discussion. I feel like at one point I don't know if it was just us, but everyone in general kind of put Alcaraz a little bit above him. But then since what we've seen the past years unfold, Musetti's done a little bit better in the main draw, hasn't he, of tournament?
Yes, he has indeed. And I think
Alcaraz has been very much strictly challengers.
I think it's about the type of draw they've been getting, because Alcaraz has not been very fortunate with the draws he's had as well. But Musetti seems to have this one-shot firepower that sort of can just beat anybody off the court, whereas Alcaraz is a bit more systematic, has a few more tools, and I think he's just finding his feet a little bit more.
Alcaraz will rally with you, though, mate. He'll on the clay courts. That's a big skill. Yeah. He's a patient guy. For someone who's young, how many young players do you see that just can't be bothered? And when I say that, I say it in the nicest way possible. They're just not. Then they just don't have the patience to rally it out and slog out a point. Alcaraz has that ability. It's very few and far between on the tour. There's not many players you can say now, young players coming through, are willing to rally and rally and rally. Alcaraz is one of them. I don't think Musetti is, personally. He's someone who's going to pull the trigger eventually.
Oh, yeah. But this is it. And that's why I know that when we spoke to Jose Morgado as well, he was saying the similar thing. Alcaraz, his style is for like sort of longevity in the sport, whereas Musetti, he could potentially win a Grand Slam from just a week of amazing tennis at a time. But you'd probably see Alcaraz staying higher than him in the ranking over a longer period of time from just overall better results, from just having more tools.
Oh, great volley. Great volley. Gasquet steps into it. 15-all.
Feeling pretty warm in there. I'm just going to open the window.
You got gaming with Nate. Ben looks a little different in a good way.
Hey.
He's had a haircut for people wondering. I'm sure you can see. You've got wait for Ben to come back. Ben's haircut makes him look like George Michael after Wham. Wow. Look at this one.
Like George Michael. Last Christmas.
And did you see anything with the USA basketball team? They lost to France today.
They lost?
Yeah. Which is just like unheard of, I think. I don't know so much about it, but I know they've won always. They always win gold. They usually win by about 50 points every time.
Well, I made a joke earlier when we went. I flicked over to it on the TV, And then it came on. I was just said to my girlfriend, I was just saying, look at this. This is so unfair. You've got the all-star American team versus just this French team. Most of the players are obviously like the best players in America in the NBA. And they were leading by about 5 points at the time. And they lost.
Yeah, no, but they was leading until the 3 minutes to go by about a bit, and they just completely crumbled.
That's mad.
Mate, the EuroLeague's apparently coming back. I don't know people who watch tennis, but EuroLeague is a very good level now.
Yeah. I think, which was a country that normally ran them close? Was it like someone like Serbia or something? I can't remember which.
Yeah, no one's ever really run them that close, mate. But the gold medal match is never. It's just so easy usually for Team USA, but I'm not sure what's happening now.
Who's their closest one normally? I thought it was someone like a Russia or Serbia or someone like that.
Maybe Russia, Serbia, Spain. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm the worst person to ask about basketball. Oh, what a backhand from Alcaraz. Winner. That's trumping any of Gasquet's ones, surely.
No, not that one. But it's close. But we have break point here for the double break.
Lithuania, James saying. Maybe that was the one I was thinking of. Could well be.
There we go. Spain has made it close. The last two Olympics in gold medal match.
Okay, there you go.
Full support with Spain. Break point. Here we go. He gets it in. Alcaraz moves around it.
Oh,
goes for the drop shot.
What a shot from Gasquet. That is incredible.
Is it button worthy?
Mate, that was the way that he came in, backpedaled and played like a backpedaling drop shot. Look at that. It's just perfect.
It made his mind up. The fact that he had to backpedal. Alcaraz was quick there as well.
Yeah.
Slides so effectively on the clay, but not even Alcaraz could have got that one.
Yeah, there you go. Michael saying Argentina, Serbia, and Spain are all good in basketball. There you go. Oh, what a backhand from Gasquet. He's got him on the run. He steps in. Can Alcaraz pass? Gasquet is... Oh, it's too good from Alcaraz.
Wow. Come on, Alcaraz. He's playing so well right now. You just love to see it. You got Sam asking his Mo Farah running. Didn't even qualify. Didn't qualify for the Olympics. Very sad. I think he missed out by, 13 seconds or something? 14 seconds?
I think there's a lot of people I've heard, like big runners that haven't made it as well.
Yeah.
So that's a bit shocking. So this Olympics is sort of falling apart bit by bit with big names dropping out.
Yeah, it gives the opportunity for someone new. Break point again here for the double breaks. A great serve, though, from Gasquet. Charges the net. Doesn't need to do anything, though.
Is that
second break point save for him?
Wow. Is that South African 400-meter runner? Is he still run? I can't remember the guy's name. He's the world record holder.
I know who you mean. Yeah, he's awesome. I love it when they get to the athletics. It's one of my favorite parts.
Yes, same.
I think it's probably the same for everyone. You got Almino saying Rude going to win a third tournament this month. Is he going to be in the next one as well? I've not seen the draw for the next tournament. I know he's won 2 in a row.
The next one as well. It starts tomorrow. It's in the next tournament.
I'm assuming we've got to do a draw preview tonight then.
Most probably, mate. Yeah, I completely forgot. I'm not going to lie.
I'll have a look.
Yeah, have a quick look. I need to go.
So, we've got Kitzbühel and Atlanta, which we both need to do tonight. So maybe we'll do it on one. And on the women's, there's nothing. So we'll just do Atlanta and Kitzbühel together. Do a half an hour on that. So make sure to join us later on. We've got Jordan here. Adam Peaty going to bring home the gold. I hope so. He's amazing swimmer.
Let's hope so. How many have we got so far? None.
Medals?
No, we got 1 bronze, I saw.
No, we got 1 silver and 1 bronze.
No, we got 1 silver now. What was that?
Yeah, in Taekwondo. The guy.
Oh, was that guy? Okay, so I didn't get to watch that.
That was a gold-silver match, and he was up, mate. He was up by 2 in the last 15 seconds or 20 seconds, and then lost.
I don't understand all the scoring in that.
It's quite good. 3 for the head, 2 for the body.
I know, but
and a punch to the chest is like just 1, but it needs to be hard contact.
Gasquet's just missed a sitter of a volley on top of the net. It's now another break point for Alcaraz. That was a shocking one. Yeah, mate, I just don't understand. Like they barely look like they touch him half the time, and they get 3 points.
No, because mate, you need. To
Is it electronic?
Yeah, they've got little electronic
Okay.
things, I think, in their arm and their hands and their feet.
Ah, okay.
But if you kick the back of their head, like there's all sensors on it all. It is
Okay.
it's quite good, man. I quite like taekwondo.
Wow.
I'm
Is
an
that
expert
break?
now.
It's like we go through all the different years of his career. on that part.
Mate, he's coming to life. What a
Yeah.
performance so far from Alcaraz. Looking good value for it as well. Gasquet has not had the answers. I feel a bit disheartened for him, if I'm honest, because he's played some good shots. But Alcaraz, another league.
Storming it.
Like, I'm trying to think back on other Alcaraz matches I've watched. You've got to say he's probably in the best spell of his career ever right now. Beating Ramos Vinolas on clay in straight sets is no easy feat. Let me tell you that for sure. In an event like this as well, you just would think Ramos would just excel. I thought he was going to win the whole thing, if I'm honest. And talking about that, let's good to see who's actually. I'm not sure where we actually stand on the bracket. Have you had a look?
What, in this tournament? I think I'm the second, but I don't have Alcaraz to win it.
Gosh.
You do.
I'm 167th.
What? No, you're not looking at the right
Wait, have I not? Did I not do my picks?
Mate, I don't think.
Is it one of them where I didn't do the last one? Oh,
you're not 100. You have Alcaraz to win.
Mate, trust me, I'm 167th.
No, you're 27th. What are you talking about?
Oh, I think I'm looking at the overall group. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have Alcaraz,
Mate, I just saw that. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I'm second. So, well done to De Gerrit, who predicted the final and Alcaraz to win.
Wow.
I had Lajovic.
So no one can beat him. De Gerrit's won the whole thing.
Yeah, and I've got Lajovic to win the whole thing, and I had Alcaraz in the final. So you could. I don't know. I'm guessing I can get overtaken by a lot of people who have Alcaraz to win.
But not me. I think.
Well, what about Daniel? We got Daniel. If Gasquet wins, then Daniel will win it all because got Gasquet to win all of it.
I'm not sure how many points are at stake. Really, I think it might be 6, so he might go drawn at the top.
Well, okay. Alcaraz serving for the first set here.
Looks like you beat me though, which is a bit annoying. What did I do with the rest? I had Pedro Martinez in the final. A bit of a dodgy one.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is it 250? This one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he gets 6 points for the win.
Yeah, so you beat me anyway.
Okay, that's as long as we know that. You have to update that spreadsheet.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it anymore.
Oh, you're not? Why?
No, you're beating me. I'm going to just leave it.
Wow, brilliant.
No, I'll sort it out. And the winner of Los Cabos looks like it's a draw. Tomalazar and Trojan. So we'll have to do that on another podcast to work out who actually won on the ace count. Did I beat you on it? Or did you beat me?
Probably, mate. I'm not even anywhere near on that one. I don't know where.
Oh, yeah, I beat you on that one. Nice.
Yeah.
So I had Taylor Fritz winning, but somehow I
think I had Big John winning.
Nice
well
one.
Done.
But you got Alcaraz here serving for the first set, having a bit of difficulty. It's 15-30.
I have to go and get
advanced there. Alcaraz winning a title before Felix. Oh, mate.
That's harsh.
That is harsh. That's got to hurt, right?
And the fact that he went to the Olympics instead and was knocked out by Max Purcell in the first round is just.
He's still so young, though. Come on, should we just give
Felix
him a benefit
would have had
now?
a great opportunity to win any of these tournaments. Look,
not on clay.
No, but lost.
Not on clay. I tell you now, Felix is not beating Alcaraz on clay.
No, but I mean, Los Cabos. What was that play? Was that on clay?
No, Los Cabos was. I think that was hard courts.
Well, this is what I mean. Like that one was filled with players outside the top 100. Felix could have gone there and potentially won that. Cam Norrie was.
Would he have beaten a Cam Norrie? Probably not.
Maybe not.
Norrie's in the form of his life. I think Norrie could have probably won this one as well on clay. He can play on anything, Norrie, at the moment. Mate,
he's an absolute beast.
Good question here from Michael. Is Norrie ranked higher than Dan Evans now? It must be very close. In my honest opinion, forgetting the rankings, Cam Norrie is the greatest British tennis player right now. No doubts about it.
Cam Norrie is 29th in the world now, and he's 2 places behind Dan Evans now.
He's better than Dan Evans.
6 years his junior.
Oh, he's got that one back as well. Incredible here for Alcaraz. He goes back the same way.
He's done it!
World class. Absolutely world class from Alcaraz. That was so good. And he takes the first set in the final 6-2. He's halfway there to the title. And what a performance from him, mate. He just never looks like he's going to lose a point. I don't know how he kept that one alive. It was a brilliant backhand from Gasquet. He just looped it back into the court. And just like I said, he's willing to slog out for every point. He's got that sort of Rafa determination. He treats every point like it's last.
So determined, mate. I'm just going to go and grab this fan quickly because I'm sweating one out here. It's just
I don't think there's a more determined youngster than Alcaraz right now. Just incredible. He really is. And in this final, in Umag, I think the winner of this last year was Lajovic. He didn't do as well this year. I know a few people had him winning, but a little bit disappointing for him. But great to see Alcaraz doing it. He was actually my winner on the bracket. I didn't even realise I had that. And they're just redoing the lines now. It's quite nice to watch. I quite like it how they're doing them lines. Extra bit of paint or chalk or whatever it is. It's amazing how quickly the lines sort of disappear. So it's important that they do that. So it'll help with the calls. You got Dabanga in the chat saying Norrie has got an amazing defensive skills with a crafty game. He just needs to have an attacking forehand winner, which he lacks. I think it's the weapons really for me with Norrie. You don't look at him and think he's got particularly loads of weapons. Can't look at the serve, the backhand, or nothing really which is that amazing. He's just a very consistent, great defensive player. I think he's still going to go for. At the end of the day, that's what you need to be sometimes. Defensive players are the best. But Alcaraz looks electric so far. Bit disappointed I'm not in the stadium. I think this would be an awesome one to be courtside for. They're just showing that sort of set point again. One of the best points we've seen from him.
Right, that's a bit better. Sorry, it's just so humid here this evening. I think it's a bit stormy.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe it's just the accumulation of the last couple of days of I don't know.
No, there's flooding in London, mate. I don't know if you've seen the floods.
No, I'm not. I've saw it in Belgium.
Put the news on. Terrible flooding.
No news is good news, is what I say.
Cars are being submerged in London. People, it's mad. It's happening all over the world. But even on Tower Bridge, mate, there was a lot of flooding.
Drive to higher ground.
Yeah, not ideal at all. I just want to say big thanks to everyone joining us. We've got almost 100 people here, which is awesome for Alcaraz in this final. He won the first set 6-2. If you haven't already, guys, please hit the like button on the video. If we can get close to 100 likes for Carlito, that'll be awesome. And if you're new to Game to Love, hit the subscribe button. Do we have a target for subscribers? Not really. Just keep growing them.
I don't think we have a target at the moment, but it would be good to get to the next one. I think it's like 16. Oh, we just made it 16.5k. Maybe 17 is the next target. We're 499 away, so that'll be a nice target to aim for. Maybe we can get there before the end of the Olympics. Tennis, that would be nice.
Yeah, you never know. The final could be a big poll, but it's at 4 a.m.
Yeah, are we going to make that?
What is happening in the world, mate, with all the floodings?
Ice caps melting? Not sure.
Global warming, yeah.
Probably is, mate. It's always global warming.
It just seems to be everywhere. I don't know if you saw the footage. I think it was in Japan, but don't quote me, on the metro, on the tube line there.
All right. What, they flood in there?
Oh, while they're on the train, and 7 people died.
Oh, my God.
They had to, some of the videos I saw were so disturbing. They had to smash the windows of the train just so they could breathe. Like they're up to their necks in water on the train.
That's horrendous.
It's like a nightmare. I think it was in China, Kathy's saying.
That's so bad.
There's been floods in India, floods in Germany. Did you see the floods in Germany?
Yeah, I saw Belgium and Germany. There was really bad flooding. That's really sad, though.
It was in Zhengzhou, I believe. Oh, thanks for that, Kathy. Got more stats than me.
World news stats.
Yeah, there's been flooding today in the UK, in London, which is just, I don't know what's going on. The world's ending, I think.
Hope not. Not yet. Needs to get some
Ben
tennis.
just had his
tournament.
haircut.
I know, mate. This is what happens when I get my haircut. It affects the world. I told you, every time I get it cut, the temperature drops and there's a big dramatic weather changes. So I think it happens all the time. I should have just kept it growing.
Vance said 2020 COVID, 2021, the world will sink in water.
Oh, great. So time to invest in a boat.
You got Paresh saying there's a flood in the pool as well.
Oh, my God. We're going to have to get like a floating city or something.
God, look at the way they're hitting the ball. Mate, this is what I'm saying with Alcaraz. Forehand to forehand exchange. He just got too much power and precision. It doesn't seem to mix. He's an elite tennis player, man, already. I think this kid's going far, man.
Well,
big call right now. Within the next, I'm going to say it now, I think in 5 years, he's going to win a Grand Slam.
Mate, I think it's definitely possible. That is one thing.
I think he's going to win Roland Garros in 5 years' time.
Oh,
defeating Tsitsipas in the final.
That would be a nice matchup.
If it happens, I can clip this and make myself famous.
Definitely. We'd have to go back through the archive to find it. Well, not. I was going to say, would Nadal probably be retired by then? Oh, just misses down the line there, and Gasquet gets the early hold.
Needed that.
Yeah, definitely. It really does.
But his connection, Alcaraz, even there, he's not. How many times do you see sort of players like shanking it or just sort of miss-hitting it? He hits every ball so clean, off both wings as well. That backhand missed by fractions. And, mate, it was almost a great winner down the line. I love him. We've got Dan Del Castro, Alcaraz, and that obviously is a legend in the making.
It seems like it's just a mentality. If he can remain free from injury and just go on a nice, solid run all the way through like 19, 20, 21 years old, we can see big things from him, constant improvement. It's exciting, mate. Big serve as well. Oh, it's a great serve.
So much better. That's the thing. If he's adding now a good serve to his game, it just projects you to another level as a tennis player. The serve's so important.
So many tools.
If you can have that as a bit of an weapon, it's so important for him. He's going to just fly.
I just love his variety. I think that's the main thing from him, which I'm so impressed with. He doesn't just have, massive forehand. He has a crafty backhand. He has drop shots. He has a good serve. He's got lots of ways of winning a match. It's just exciting. And he likes rocking the vest as well. You
got Sanel there saying, will GTL exist after 5 years? Would JG have the motivation to do it after Nadal retired? I've actually thought about this because I was thinking I will definitely be a bit lacking motivation when Rafa's not here. But then most of the time I'm not watching Rafa anyway.
In 5 years' time, and Djokovic is claiming his 32nd Grand Slam title or something.
Mate, Carlito's winning in 3 years. That's what Dan De Castro is saying. I reckon 5 years, though.
I think it's a safe bet. 5 years is a good one. I think 3 years is a tall order. Like, because you see...
God, how's he got that back?
I know, but what a shot from Gasquet. What a winner.
Great tennis from both players there.
Are we going to see just a little resurgence here in this second set from Richard Gasquet, because it's do or die now for him?
Say that he's not playing bad at all.
He's played really well. That was
just
a great
good.
Shot. The mini grip Gasquet. How many half grips has he used tonight? Oh, what a serve! so much power.
Clutch, man. You got James there. John Silk to replace JG. John loves Rafa more than me.
I know. They're both going to be too sad.
We'll just do a Rafa one. Set up a Rafa podcast. Just watching all of the old matches.
Yeah, or if he does some of like doubles exhibition ones, you have to do that. Match for Africa. Nice forehand. Gasquet's got his... Oh, what a winner that is from Alcaraz. It's a bullet, mate. So fast. How are those people not clapping that? Come on, wake up. They're just sitting there.
Am I getting a bit Have I just not watched much tennis recently, or is this level really high?
We've watched some shocking tennis in some matches recently. This is a much higher level than we probably expected.
This seems a lot higher level than a lot of the Wimbledon stuff we saw.
But remember when we were watching him, even a year or two ago on the Challenger circuit, and he was playing. I can't remember who he was playing. Even when he was played Massetti on the Challenger,
he played Ramos there, but
yeah,
I think he beat Ramos below that.
Remember how good the rallies were then? Even a couple of years ago, it was still every match was so intense. There was never no give up in any point. He would get to everything. It was exciting, even if the quality of the picture was annoyingly bad to watch it. It was still exciting. So he holds.
Snell there saying, when Rafa retires, he's going to replace me on the podcast, and he's going to cheer for Djokovic.
Maybe
one day we can get Rafa on the podcast.
Probably when he's like 70 or something.
Ben can do his impression of him live.
How embarrassing!
You wouldn't be able to do it. I know you'd definitely bottle it.
Mate, it wouldn't be.
There's no way you would do it.
It would
Your
come
voice
out
would
terrible.
just like break or something.
I'd be like, oh.
Unbelievable.
Exactly.
You'd be like, are you mocking me? You'd be like, no, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Rafa.
I'm like, I can't do it now. It's gone. I'll just do Tyson Fury instead. No, I do find it a bit cringe when they make them do the impressions in front of the actual people.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Because then the person has to. I saw when Rafa had that guy do his one in front of him, and he has to like laugh and then go like, "Oh, that's not bad." So you don't really know what you sound like anyway. So it's difficult. You're obviously not going to think he sounds like you.
Another double fault there for Gasquet's third of the match.
Can't be giving those cheap points away. There's a hungry lad down the other end of the court.
Yeah, his serve's not been as good as Alcaraz. You can see there, 46% of first serves in. He's not finding enough first serves.
No. Oh, a great angle on that backhand, though. Oh, I thought it was going to be another one, but it's into the net, and it's 30.
Come on.
And there's that.
A little vamos there from Alcaraz.
Yeah.
You love to see it. You got Debanger asking me, what do you think of Giron and Brody's chances in beating Nishikori Hurkacz? I think they're slim, if I'm honest, for both of them.
Yeah. Tough draws. I think Nishikori has a good chance now for the quarters, if I'm honest.
Bronze, maybe.
Mate,
for bronze?
Well, he'd have to knock out Djokovic potentially in the quarters. But people are saying it's possible because apparently when they last played in humidity, Nishikori beat him, I think, or at least Djokovic struggled. Someone was saying in the
mate, Nish
live
just
chat
might be
earlier.
loving it in Japan.
Oh yeah, he is, mate. He looked great today.
Was he quite fit?
He bullied. Yeah, mate. He didn't look like he was struggling at all. Rublev was struggling in the heat. It's that ginger skin.
Come on, Carlito. He keeps going back and back again. You love to see it.
Couldn't volley that.
Do you know what I love there? He didn't mix it up and go into the open court. He thought, you know what, I can outpower this guy. I'm going to just keep going to it every time. And he was getting better and better shots from like easier shots to hit from Gasquet. The volleys weren't great. Mate, I wish I didn't bottle it down the bracket and just put Nishikori through. Why did I put Rublev?
I don't know. We should have been more
patriotic
towards. We should have been more patriotic towards the Japanese.
I had Nishikori in there, and then I changed it.
Silly.
Oh,
there
double faults on break point. And we get the break from Alcaraz.
Just like that.
So 6-2 first set, 2-1 up. In the second, up a break, 51 minutes played. How would you assess Alcaraz so far?
I think he's great, but Gasquet's helping him along the way nicely with these double faults. I have to say, what a time to throw in another double fault. Not good enough. Alcaraz has the power advantage, and Gasquet, I'm not sure what he's doing better than Alcaraz so far in this match. Not much. I think maybe the odd backhand, but it's answered by multiple forehands and backhands.
Yep. How would you rate Alcaraz's performance out of 10?
I think he's played great. I think he's played just...
If you had to give him a rating, what would you give him?
8, I'd say.
See, I'd actually give him a 9.
For his first final...
I don't give many 9s. I never give 9s. I would give Alcaraz a 9 right now.
Mate, I think he's warranted. I was going to say 8.5, but I thought you'd say, why are you going 0.5? But I think around that number. Yeah, no, just like a...
And Gasquet?
Gasquet, for me, he started well, and he's just been overwhelmed by the power, I think, of Alcaraz. I don't think you realise how powerful he is until you play him. And I think that's been the note
it's the perseverance. He's winning on perseverance. Seems to be more determined than Gasquet.
Yep.
He's hungrier. He's got the shots as well. He's got the bit more consistent serve. He's finding his first serve percent 68% of the time. Gasquet only 44%. There's all these differences which are really equating to Alcaraz winning this match.
Yeah, he looks really good. And it's going to be interesting to find out what they compare.
Good drop shot. I didn't think it was. Gasquet was slow. And that's another thing, the pace.
Yeah.
I think Gasquet's a bit of a slow player these days.
Yeah.
One of the slowest on tour.
Just played 3 hours, 12 minutes in the last match as well. That will start to play a factor the longer this match goes. And Alcaraz just looks fit as a fiddle out there. Oh, what happened with that one? Just wide. Yeah. Second serve. What would you say would be if you were going to have to give Alcaraz, like, I know obviously you have the Spanish ball for Rafael Nadal. Is he going to be compared to some sort of animal himself on the court? Because he looks similar sort of breed as a Rafael Nadal.
Oh. No, he's a bit different to me.
Never give up attitude, though.
Definitely.
That mentality.
I can't think of what animal I could give to an Alcaraz. You have to leave it with me. I need to think.
Yeah, let's get some get people in the live chat. If you had to, I don't know, denote an animal or to Alcaraz, what would you give him? It's interesting because it's a hard one to pick, really, because he's still quite a young player.
You're going to laugh about one, but it's a camel.
Why?
It's just a camel. I can't explain why. But it's a camel, yeah. I think it's because camels, you see them in the desert, it's very much like clay. You've got that feel of it. And then you've got the fact that with a camel, they store the water in the humps and they can survive in very harsh conditions. For me, he's a survivor. He doesn't need to have much food or water. He can survive in the harshest climates. For me, he is a camel. The only thing is, I don't think camels are that fast.
The camel.
Camels aren't fast, are they?
Alcaraz, the camel.
I'll have meerkat. We got Almino, meerkat, Miguel, a tiger. Yeah.
Badger.
No one's gone for cheetah. No one's gone for the camel then. Can anyone see my camel logic? Or
I know what you mean, that they can survive harsh conditions. I can't really even think of what it would be. I'm sure there's one out there. Hyena? No, he doesn't laugh enough. That would be more like a laughing one.
Here we go, though. 2 consolidation points for him. 40-15.
Cheetahs, that seems to be a popular one from a lot of people.
We'll give him that then. Baby cheetah.
Yeah,
Tasmanian tiger.
Tasmanian
Never
devil.
lets go.
Ooh. Nice backhand return there. But Alcaraz just has his number right now. It's consolidation. More alpaca than camel, apparently. Almino's saying that.
Okay. So people are on my sort of vibe a little bit.
I can't really think of anything. He makes me think of like a baby lion at the moment. That's what that type of thing.
Cub.
Yeah, like a lion cub at the moment, like the Lion King. But he's just waiting to turn into the big one with the big mane when he finally gets to that top level, I think.
Mate, this is a brilliant performance from him, though. So much
amazing.
Confidence right now.
The bookies are right.
He doesn't look phased, does he, in this final?
That's what's so good about him, and I think
like how many young players in final. I know we keep going to Felix. I think it's a bit unfair, but not even just Felix. Like all players, you rarely win in your first one.
Oh, a winner inside that forehand there from Gasquet, from Alcaraz.
Alcaraz, yeah.
And that is love 30 now. What an incredible mix-up of... Because normally he goes down the line on that one. He's been hitting that power forehand down the line. And look, he sort of made Gasquet think about
inside-out one, yeah.
Yeah, he made him think he was going the same way again. Mixed it up.
Just want to give a shout out to everyone joining us. We've got over 100 people. If you haven't already, please hit the like button on the video. If we get to 100 likes, that'll be great. And if you're new to Game to Love, subscribe. We'll bring in some more Olympic action after this, and we've got some draw previews tonight.
Indeed we do. Indeed we do.
I don't know what time you want to do the draw previews.
Probably just have to be like, I don't know, when this finishes, maybe we'll just give it a half hour and then do them then or something. Just try.
Maybe we'll do it straight after this. Why don't we just get it?
I have to make the thumbnail and stuff. So yeah, probably give it a half hour, 20 minutes, and as soon as I've done that, we can go straight in.
Cool. So make sure to join us after this for the next one. Because I was thinking maybe I'll set it up now, but then you don't have the thumbnail.
Yeah. Oh, great backhand there from Gasquet, but he's done well to stay in this. Good recoverability here.
Big point coming up as well.
Oh, it's a wild.
He's missed it. It's very rare we see one of them off the backhand side. We've got 2 break points here for Carlito.
Wow.
What a performance, man.
I was going to say. I
didn't think he'd be this good. He's pushing now 9.2, 9.3.
Yeah. I was going to say at the beginning of the set, we're going to see a breadstick second set, but this is jesting. But now he looks like he actually might go for it.
I honestly thought Gasquet would have taken a set.
Yeah, I thought that he's been playing well all week, but this goes to show the level Alcaraz is at right now.
Have a final loss for Gasquet. Wait, does this mean he's now lost more finals than he's won? I think it might do.
I think so, yeah. Oh, that's an ace from him there, though. Saves the break points. He's hanging in by the skin of his teeth right now. Deuce.
Who's AA? AA ranked 9.
Oja Aliassime.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that like that. It's usually FAA, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, he's missing the first serves again. And there's that poor first serve percentage continuing in this second set.
At least he found an ace now.
And there's double fault.
Yeah, what's the point of doing an ace and following up with double fault?
5 now.
Back to break point again. And you'd have to say, for me, it's a match point. I think if Alcaraz can take this break, he wins. Wins the match.
Yeah, I don't see Gasquet coming back and
he's not going to dig in deep, is he?
No, he's not got the energy to outdo a young 18-year-old Alcaraz.
Unless Alcaraz gets very nervous knowing that he's so close to the winning.
Oh, that's terrible from Gasquet. It's miles long, and it is the break.
Just past an hour.
Yeah.
Very comfortable. Looks like he's got it wrapped up now. So proud of him. And what's next for him? I know he's going to be entering, is it Kitzbühel next?
Yes.
So he's going to be in the Kitzbühel draw. Is Ruud in that one as well? Most likely.
I think so, yeah.
Could be the battle between them two. The 2 informed clay quarters going head to head. That'll be awesome.
Didn't he beat him
whether or not they're too tired, though, is another matter.
Did he beat Ruud earlier on this year? I can't remember.
I think he did, yeah.
Didn't I cover it? Yeah, I think I covered it.
Yeah, now Alcaraz beat him.
Yeah, that was it. It was on. It was in Marbella, I believe.
Yep.
2 sets to love. So
Ruud didn't turn up though.
Nah, he didn't. I mean, it's not the same Ruud. He's got 2 titles this year, Ruud. He's pushing top 10 soon.
Did he not win any before this little spell?
Who?
Rude. He just won 2 now.
Yeah. I think
he didn't win any before
one.
this.
I think he had 1 last year as well. So I think he's on 3.
No,
now.
I'm talking about this year. He didn't win any at the start in the clay court.
I think that was his second one. This one he's just won.
Okay, so he didn't win any in the first clay court swing. That's what I'm saying.
Don't believe so. Why is there 2 clay court swings? It's ridiculous.
Well, it's not really. This is not the clay. This is just
a constant clay court swing.
No, this is just some random clay courts in the middle.
So he's got 4 titles. He had 1 so he has 3 this year. Yeah, so he did
3.
have 3.
That's what I was saying. I thought he won 1 at the start.
He beat Chapo. That was it. That was the one. That's the one I've missed off. Sorry. Yeah, that was one we covered. Then he won the Swedish Open. So he's won 2 in Switzerland, which is mad. Loves it there.
What's the other one he won in Switzerland?
He won the Geneva one, and this one he just won is in Gustav.
Okay, yeah.
Pretty mad.
He's won Switzerland, Sweden.
Yeah, this year. It's 3 tournaments in. Is that in a row?
What's his SWs?
May, July, and July. Yeah, so he just won 2 tournaments in a row, back to back. Can he do 3? It's pretty impressive,
mate. I know that. That's what we've been talking about. The fact that he's won 2 in a row.
I know, but can he do 3?
Well, that's what I asked you just now. There's a 2 in 4 man. If Alcaraz wins here, then it's gonna.
3's too much for me. I don't know if he'd be able to do 3 in a row.
Well,
he's 14th.
It all depends about who else is in the draw. Where's Dominic Thiem these days? Is he still injured? I'd like to see Dominic Thiem in Kitzbühel.
Well, Dominic Thiem is level on points now with Alex Zverev, and Zverev, well, he's obviously 6th. He could overtake Dominic Thiem very soon. But I'm excited for Casper Ruud in 14th there. Could he be pushing top 10 soon?
Yeah. But it's very clay orientated, if I'm honest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really good deep return there.
Yeah. Oh,
it was a tricky one. Yeah, it was a tricky smash, man. It was very deep. You've got to give credit there to Gasquet. That was world class getting that one back.
Yeah.
Don't know how he did it. Michael saying, doesn't Ruud play at the Dow Academy? Yeah, that's correct. Yep. I don't know if he still does. I know he did.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so anymore. So 15:30 is.
I know he revenged the win from his dad in the tournament before this Gasquet one. The Swedish one. His dad got to the final 20 years ago and lost. And now he's gone one better and actually took the title.
Do you think that there's anything to say about these tournaments? Do you think that the field is not strong enough, or is there anything to look into it? Well, you just can only beat who's in front of you, I guess. Oh, he's missed that.
Oh, he's missed that as well. He's missed 2 smashes now. That one was a little bit easier. It's inside the court.
Yeah.
And no, I don't read anything into that. In fact, I think it discredits the tennis. I've seen a lot of people saying it on Twitter. I just don't like it. You can only beat what's in front of you.
It's true. But if you look down the list
There's
of the
still
people,
some good players, man.
If you look down the people he's had to beat to win 2 ATP titles, Holger Rune, Tobias Boehner, Correa, and then he's had Dennis Novak, Benoit Paire, Capriva, and Gaston. So
yeah, but Gaston was in great form.
I know, but they're not really the who's who, are they? So he should have been winning those tournaments.
Yeah, but the who's who went out. Chapo couldn't handle it.
I know. He's done all he can do, though, mate. That's it. He has to beat who's in front of him. He's done it with
better players should have entered then.
He's done it with ease, mate. That's the thing. You look at it, he hasn't really had any problems at all.
I think today highlighted for me though a lot about the Olympics. I love the Olympics, but in terms of like say football, tennis, golf, is there really that much of a need for it? I know I've been sort of trying to big it up and stuff, but you say, oh, tennis, it means so much to get gold in tennis. It's not that special. It's quite good, but not that. There's more. There's 2 bigger things going on. Like for football players, do they really care about the Olympics? I don't think anyone does.
No, I
Golfers,
I know what you mean.
Do they care? Not really.
That's why they just try to offer it up to a lot of the younger players in football and stuff
just
like
let
that.
The young players do it. It's more fun.
Yeah, it's like under 21, stuff like that.
I'm surprised.
Ooh,
I think tennis potentially could become more like that.
Alcaraz
already.
misfiring a bit at the moment. This is a bit uncharacteristic of how he's played so far this match. He's tightening up, getting close to the realization that he could be winning his first ATP title, and that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Thanks to Eager there, saying I look totally different now.
Mate,
Thanks very much.
I've been telling you.
What's going on?
I don't know why it took you so long.
I know, mate. I was just harboring this homeless hairstyle for so long.
I think you was doing it just so this reaction would be so wild.
Mate.
Still part of the ploy.
Maybe it was.
And that is a bit of a shank, mate. I don't know if you've got the button, because that is a shank from Gasquet.
Big shank.
You got Reino de España there. Can Alcaraz be the next hero of Spain after Nadal retires? Yes, definitely. I think he can. You've got some good women, though. Women as well, sorry. Sorribes Tormo. I think she's awesome. Just beat Barty at the Olympics.
Amazing.
You've got Badoza. Big fan of her. I think he could be the future. On the men's, there's a few, but I don't really like carrying your buster too much. Taberna is pretty good.
The crowd don't seem too excited here at this. It's bugging me.
I think it's always a bit like that when it's
there's some suits sitting there though. Suits just like
yeah.
No one. There's
too
no
much money, man.
Where's the passion,
mate? You lose passion with money. I'm telling you that now. Some of the rich people don't really have that passion.
Is that why we still have it?
Oh, come on. There we go. Settles the nerves and he gets to number 5. Well played, Alcaraz.
Hey, vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. That can be the new one.
That?
What?
Oh no, because that's the Rafa one.
That's
got it.
Nadal.
Yeah.
I could make it the same one for Alcaraz if you want.
Definitely. I think so. I think we should. Let's get it to the same. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Michael's kind of spot on. Passion when the score's 6-2, 5-1. It is a bit more difficult, no doubts about it. Ooh.
It was our table tennis shot that bounced on like a table tennis serve. Smashed it into the floor.
Gasquet doing his best here to prevent the breadstick, but you'd think it's probably only going to be a swan.
Yeah. Doesn't want any baked goods in this final. What's the prize money for this tournament, out of interest? Do we know?
I can get it out.
I know that you had that little sheet you sent me that showed all of them, but I've lost it.
Yeah, I'll get it up.
All right.
I'll do the total purse. I think that's what I did before.
Total purse.
I don't know if it. Okay. Yeah, it has just a total financial commitment, which is pretty standard for a lot of these sort of 250 events. I think it's the same as the Gested one, which is 481,000 euros.
So we got the banger saying 42,500 euros
for just the win.
I guess.
I thought it'd be more.
Yeah.
If the total committed is 480.
I don't know.
I thought it'd be more. I thought it'd be definitely. Yeah, but mate, it's not split that evenly. The winner gets a big portion of it.
What do the first round people get? Second round qualifiers still get some as well.
We'll have to have a look. Maybe we'll do a podcast on it.
Will we though? Oh, he's missed that one down the line, Gasquet. That backhand misfiring a little bit. Do you reckon that we'll see Alcaraz in the Olympics at some point?
Yeah, why not?
Alcaraz Musetti final at some point?
I don't think, mate. Tennis in the Olympics is just not that special.
Oh, there's a bit of a shank there from Alcaraz himself.
There we go. Kathy there with the camel emojis. The camel marching on.
It just seems like such a slow animal, though. It seems weird to have that as the
No, he
this
can't be a
thing.
camel.
If that caught on, plus isn't it
A
a
young
brand of
cheetah.
isn't it a brand of cigarettes as well? He might get sponsored by them. Carlos
So
Alcaraz.
one game away. Alcaraz
Yeah.
here serving for the title. And it's the first match we've actually done of the tournament.
I'm
so
not-
I can't really say too much of it, but there's been some good players in it.
I'm not
Alcaraz beat
joking, but-
Ramos and Krajinovic.
Does it not look like, if you saw when they went close on him, it looks like underneath that there is a tattoo. So I might not have been wrong.
No, mate, it's not because of a tattoo.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Have a
it's
look.
not.
Have a look. When it goes close to him, have a look.
I don't think
Just
so.
just at the top where it just dips in. There looks like there's something black there. I don't know. Maybe I'm.
No, it's just this. I think
Look,
you've
go down a
overanalyzed
little
it.
bit. Go down a little bit. We need to see. Oh, no, we're not going to see. I don't think it is actually. No.
No.
Right.
You've lost
it
the
might-
plot.
I
We
can't.
got,
It
we
was
got
round the front.
Marcela
though.
Torres here. Can't get more Spanish than that, saying okie
Yeah.
dokie. Please, Alcaraz, don't choke. We've
Fernando
seen players
Torres.
do it
Any
before. We've
relation?
seen we've seen young players struggle on the big stage in finals, serving out for sets, big opportunities, match points. I don't think Alcaraz personally is going to do it. He looks calm, collected. He's playing great. I hope he can get this over the line.
Oh, Eduardo saying there is a tattoo. Is that true? Wimbledon won't let him in. I'm sure they will. Kyrgios gets in there. I think he's got a few. What was that women's match? All they'd focus on was the tattoos at Wimbledon. I can't remember. What, Pliskova and
Saba.
Saba. That was it.
Oh, is that a double fault?
Double fault.
Oh, Alcaraz, don't do this to me now. He's not done any double faults all match, and all of a sudden now here they start coming.
Here he
Love
comes.
15. This must
He
be
needs-
a nervy time for him. I think I just believe in him. He's got 2 opportunities to close it out on his serve.
I know. How many often have we seen them have to do it the second time of asking?
There's
Gasquet's
gonna be
been
a
here
lot more
before.
pressure on that second one, so hopefully he can
Oh,
get
it's
it
into
done.
the net there. Gasquet on the run.
You got
15
Tiago
all.
there. Tiago saying there is no way he can choke this. Well, never say never. I've seen crazier things.
3 points away.
Eduardo there. Choke mode activated. Darren there. He's
Don't
too
be so
good to
mean.
choke. He'll see it out. I've noticed everyone in the chat, they always love a good choke. They just want players to. So cruel.
I know.
I feel like people get off on watching young players suffer. Is that a
like
thing?
Felix. Yeah, I guess it is. Good backhand
Oh,
there.
it's a big
Gasquet.
shank.
Oh, it's a big shank. It's big shank time. I'll get that one out. Shank.
And just so you know, camels are very fast, by the way. Prabesh, camel speed, 65 kilometers an hour. A German Shepherd's 48 kilometers an hour. And a tiger is 49 to 65. So a camel is actually faster than a tiger. That's why I called him the camel. Michael, they're asking for the cheetah speed. Well, I think the cheetah would definitely win. And
Yeah,
for people
I
wondering,
think
we were
it's
trying to find an
I think it's about
animal
70 to
for
80.
Alcaraz.
Well, camel,
long.
I thought it was
2 points away.
thought it was because he had 2 humps. 1 hump.
No, it's because
He couldn't
you
get it
always see
over
him
the
on-
hump.
No, because you always see him on. No, because you always see him on the desert, and he loves the clay courts, and then he's someone who can just
like
go
it. I like
for
it.
ages without eating, and he can store
The clay,
water.
I like
He's got the
it. Yeah.
determination. He's a camel, mate. 2 points away. He misses the first serve. 2 points away. We've got Marcela there saying Alcaraz has to stay in the point. Yeah, agreed. Let's rally
I thought
out. Let's go forehand to forehand with Gasquet.
I thought you were saying it because of his toes.
No. Oh, he's missed it. We've got match point.
Match.
Pressed it.
Match point.
What are you doing?
Don't know, mate. It wouldn't work. I was clicking it and it just wasn't
It
going.
worked. It was on.
I know, but it didn't work for me.
It looked like you stopped it.
I didn't know what was going on.
Leo, the Alcaraz would be a pug because they choke and can't breathe. He's not choking though, is it? It's match point. Is that just long? No, it's not.
No, it's in.
Alcaraz goes into the open court.
He's done
There we
it!
go. He's won. Carlos Alcaraz wins his first title in 2021 in Croatia, beating some great players, beating Gasquet in the final, 6-2, 6-2. Vamos, Carlito! There we go. I'm done with that French flag. I'm not having it anymore. It's Carlos' his time. He got the job done. 1 hour 17.
So
How
nice
good is this kid?
So great to see. Look, he's embracing his whole team, everybody. So excited for him. His first title. And what a way he did it as well. Emphatic style. And against a seasoned veteran in Richard Gasquet. Brilliant, mate. Couldn't be happier
Brilliant
for him.
performance, man. His rating for me has now gone up to about a 9.4. I think that performance was awesome. I'd give him a good 9.4. Gasquet dropped off a little bit. Alcaraz going to be, 52 in the world now? Can he crack the top 50 this year? I think he's got to. 54. It's got to be his aim. 54.
50. He overtakes now Arjaz Badeni, Dominic Kuepfer, Nick Kyrgios, Miomir Kekmanovic, Yoshihito Nishioka, and Tommy Paul all fall by the wayside. Well,
and I'd love to see how many 18-year-old, how many players win a title at 18 or younger, because I can't imagine it being a very extensive list. And I'm sure he's written himself now into history.
How mad is it? He was level on points with Lorenzo Musetti in 60th in the world. Now he pulls away from the Italian. And I'm sure the Italian will be trying to get back on level pegging with him. That's a great rivalry that hopefully we're going to see throughout the next few years. Exciting, mate. Wow. We were here. History is made. And what a time to make it.
Mate, listen to this. Alcaraz, 18 years, 2 months, and 20 days old, and he wins his first title. Rafael Nadal was 18, 2 months, and 12 days old when he won his first of 88 titles at Sopot on the 15th of August, 2004. So there was 8 days between Alcaraz and Rafael Nadal winning their first title.
High stock.
Can you get any better stat than that after this?
Well, it's a tall order to follow. Let's put it that way. But he may just be the next big thing in the men's game. He's proved it here today that he can beat someone like Richard Gasquet in convincing fashion in a final. And he did it the first time of asking. Didn't bottle it. And the camels are out.
Camels are out, and with the camel,
are they all camels? It looks like are they cheetahs on the end as well?
Wait, with a camel, they can sustain the pace as well over long distances, whereas a cheetah runs out of steam. I think it's perfect. I think Alcaraz is a camel. He can go the distance. He can go for a long time in a match, and I'm just so proud of the kid, man. So proud. If this is to go by what we're seeing with Rafael Nadal, well, he's still got another 87 titles to win and 20 Grand Slams. But it's looking great for Alcaraz right now. I think the focus, let's back it up with another title. If he can win another one this year or next year, it'll be amazing. Let's go deep into a Masters tournament, maybe like a Rome or one of them kind of Masters events before Roland Garros. That'll be awesome. Even if Barcelona, something like that. That'll be amazing. I'm so infused by it, man. I love the guy. I really do. He's becoming a sensation. He's becoming a legend. He's becoming a hero. People are looking up to him. 18 years old. The sky's the limit for him.
I totally agree. I'm just glad we got to watch the journey of him progressing through the challenges and now into the main draw and now getting his first title. It was only a matter of time. We knew it. Many other people knew it. The Juan Carlos Ferrero Academy, they knew it. And it's just one of the most promising people that's come through that academy in many, many years. And he's just one who's going to win something big soon. Yep. We just don't know when it is. It's coming.
You got Vance here, but will Alcaraz win Roland Garros in his teens? I doubt it.
It's hard. I mean... It's a real tall order. I mean,
Well, while Rafa's still playing, it's going to be even harder
to emulate. But this is what I mean, though. But as the players get older, you don't know if Rafa makes it to the next one. If he gets in, if he doesn't enter it, let's say, there's more of a chance. If these other big players have injuries, it opens the pathway for the next generation of tennis. I hope that he can just get there. I want to see the Rafael Nadal versus Alcaraz in Roland Garros once Alcaraz has more confidence.
I don't want to see it. Not anytime soon. I think it's just too early. Even that, I don't want to get too carried away.
Yeah.
There's levels to this game. I want to see him up against, say, someone, I don't know, like a Rublev, that kind of level first. Let's see how he can break down a Rublev. I think he could be beatable. And Alcaraz certainly has the weapons to do it, and he's so great on the clay courts. But let's just take everything slow. It's been a great day for him. Great day for Spain. I think we're going to wrap it up there. We'll leave it on this note here. And that's from Prabesh. If Alcaraz is a camel, then Kevin Anderson is a giraffe. Agreed.
Right.
If you haven't already, guys, hit the like button on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be doing a draw preview in about 20 minutes' time, so make sure to join us for that. And we'll see you very soon.
See you in a sec, guys.